Hi, my name is Adrian Enser, and welcome to my music copyright and publishing podcast, where I'll be talking about the copyright laws and explain the reasoning behind the balance struck by the grant of exclusive rights for a limited time to authors. Basically, a copyright allows musicians, writers, and artists of all types to be paid for their use of their works. Just like a physical piece of property, copyrights can be sold, licensed, assigned, and passed on to the owner's heirs. Thus, copyrights reward the most popular and talented creators and promotes creativity by allowing artists to devote themselves full time to their career. New artists that have something to share with the world are also afforded the opportunity to do so. Copyrights allow compensation on an original work of art, but does not allow a monopoly to be kept on the creation forever by giving rights only up to 70 years after the author's death. This allows future generations to reuse or reinterpret their work of art. Without these copyright laws, we would not able to create as many new and useful forms of art and science, and our creativity as a society would be greatly reduced. The U.S. Constitution even states in Article 1, Section 8, that the government is granted the power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries. Take for instance works of art that are in the public domain and not covered by copyright, such as Shakespeare. I mean, after 1999 alone, 400 plus feature-length film have featured adaptations of Shakespeare's works of art or retellings. I mean, this is a great way to, put forth to modern day the beautiful works of art that Shakespeare had to share, with all of us. Um, Another great, uh, you know, novel that was in the public domain is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. With the rising interest in children's literature over the past 25 years, The Secret Garden's popularity has grown outrageously. It's currently one of Burnett's best known works. It's often referred to as one of the best children's stories of the 20th century. Its copyright expired in 1987, and in the 1980s and early 1990s, there have been several editions that were published, and were responsible for the flourishing popularity of The Secret Garden, and is now a favorite children's book that is shared with so many just recently, and that wasn't the case when it was first written. You know, Copyright that is still protected today for the Happy Birthday song is one of uh, contemptuous debate. I mean, this was a song that was originally written in 1893 by Patty and Mildred Hill, called Good Morning to All. The first combination of the melody and words sung in Happy Birthday was first seen in a printed version in 1912, and it's probably around earlier than that. The Sumini Company registered for copyright in 1935, and in 1990, Warner Chappell purchased the company for $15 million, and the value of Happy Birthday was estimated at $5 million. I mean, this is a song that today brings in about $2 million a year, and is a song written in the 1800s and is still covered under copyright up until supposedly 2030. Definitely something that is questionable in terms of ethics. I think, though, a great example of good copyright work is Trans-Europe Express, written by Kraftwerk in 1997. It was sampled by Planet Rock in Planet Rock in 1982 by Africa Bambaataa, and homage was paid, as well as profits to Kraftwerk, and that was a great example of copyright in full-fledged working order. So thank you very much.